time has come to do a full proper wash, detail, decontamination, and then we can start polishing this thing. Because you can see it on the bonnet, it definitely is a bit faded. I'll polish a little bit there just to test it, and it's going to come up beautiful. And the steel panels will then match the plastic panels that have clear coat from factory. Don't know why they only did single stage on the steel panels, but that's what they did. So keen to get this going. Now, you haven't cleaned your car properly unless you take the number plates off and actually do behind the number plates. Can't call yourself a real detailer, not that I'm a detailer, but just showing you around the car how filthy it is. But yeah, like I said, this colour's actually really good. It actually doesn't show up the dirt too much. How filthy the windows are. You can't actually hardly picks up on the paint. So I'm glad after having a dark coloured, you know, my XR6, that's pretty hard to clean. Not as bad as black, but yeah, keen to get this clean. Now I've literally just used the pressure washer, just with fresh water, no soap or anything yet, haven't rubbed it all. It's actually come up really well. It doesn't feel too gritty or anything. I know a lot of people probably like to do a pre-soak with the snow foam. I like to just do the fresh water pressure wash first, get all the crap off, see what I'm dealing with, and then you can do a snow foam, another pressure wash if you want, and then you wash it all off, then do the soap, the hand mitt. But you know, it's got 95% of the stuff off already. It's just the deep stuff, but it's actually not too contaminated. I think the paint's been really well actually looked after until just literally the last few months. Obviously it's sat out for a few months, like I said, in sort of an industrial area as well, and with a lot of trucks and stuff going past. So I'm sure there'll be some contamination in the paint a bit, but it's actually not as bad as I thought. So it's come out great, just with a simple pressure wash, so pretty happy. Looks heaps better already. Now these wheels really haven't been washed in a long time. There's some like streaks. I don't know, the water like oil streaks. They're like really hard to get out. Even just like rubbing them, I might need to polish these wheels after I finish. We'll see. Or we might have to go a bit deeper and get some wheel cleaner onto them. Some, you know, bug and tar remover or iron fallout remover, which is really good to clean up really dirty wheels with contamination. So these wheels aren't getting clean with just the usual soap and water, so we're gonna have to bust out the big guns. Smooth As Detailing sent me some of this to try out, so let's see how that goes on. We'll spray it all over the wheels, all over the tyres, and hopefully that'll clean it all up. As I don't have a shaded area, it's good to do this on an overcast day. It'll give me plenty of time. I won't have to worry about the soap or the water drying and making water spots on the car. Now I've only got this cheapo snow foam cannon, so I really need a good one. This one really doesn't work that well, but we'll just make do at the time. So I've washed and then rinsed, and then I'll soap up again, and then I'll use this clay towel and some Iron X, and if there's any tar, I'll use a bit of tar remover, but that'll get rid of any contamination like brake dust that's embedded, any sort of rust. Like you can see a little rust spot there. It'll bring that out, it'll decontaminate it, because it does feel a little bit, it definitely feels a bit rough and contaminated, so we need to decontaminate this, or the whole car, before we polish it. So you actually don't need to use much of this Iron X, or any sort of iron fallout remover. All you need is, you'll do one spray on the pad, one spray on the panel, and then that's enough to do probably a quarter, if not probably half the bonnet, actually. And then the other panel's probably just one spray on the pad, one spray in the panel, and that'll be enough for the whole panel. And that's feeling like glass already, so that's fully decontaminated pretty much already. Easy way to do it. I will still use the clay bar in the tight areas or really contaminated areas that have got a lot of tar. I'll use that tar remover as well, or the wheels. So you still need to use the clay bar, but these things save a lot of time, and they'll save a lot of Iron X product as well. Now you don't want this stuff to dry on the panel because that might stain it, but it's good that it's an overcast day, so don't do it in the sun, and then fairly quickly rinse it off. So just do it like one panel at a time. You can actually see the soap's actually going brown, so it actually really is pulling stuff out of the surface. Now if you notice, the water hasn't beaded or sheeted off, it's just sort of kind of sitting there, but that's actually what you want, because before you polish you want to remove everything. You want to remove all the contamination, but also the wax or anything that's on there. All you need to do now is, once it's dry and everything, is a quick IPA wipe down, isopropyl alcohol or something like that, and then you're good to polish. And don't forget the headlights as well, because I'll polish them up. I'll see how they come up with just a polish. They are a little bit pitted, so I might sand them back and then polish and then ceramic coat. Now, one of the dirtiest places is behind the number plate, because it never gets cleaned. So, I mean, you're not going to see it once the number plate's back on, but you haven't really detailed the car properly until you've fully decontaminated, clay barred, and polished and coated behind the number plate. Chuck it in some hot soapy water. Now I've done about a quarter of the panel, and it's actually not too bad, because I've already gone over it with the iron fallout remover and just very lightly with a clay towel. But I just wanted to get, especially the edges and everything, I just wanted to get in with the clay bar. And also I didn't do that with the clay towel because it's so dirty, and the bottom part, so I'm going to do all that with the clay bar. But just thought because it was so contaminated, I'm just going to go a bit OCD and go over it, the whole thing twice. It's just a few bits of like tar and contaminants I've just missed sort of around here from the clay towel, so just easier to get around the tight bits with a little clay bar. Now I think we're all done. Just one final rinse down to make sure we get all the soap and all the iron fallout remover and everything completely out. Dry it, and it's ready to detail. Now that I've fully cleaned and detailed and decontaminated the front bar, it's actually in really good shape. There's actually not too many chips. For a car that's done 160,000 Ks, it's just this part here, it's been touched up. Obviously taken a hit there. Front bar slightly dislodged here. That's a shame, so I don't know if we can just sort of patch, redo the fix up there, or might just need to spray the whole front bumper. Smooth as detailing drying towel. So easy. And now the surface is so clean and smooth like glass, it's so easy to pull the towel. Before it was sort of would grab because I've decontamination in the paint that was sort of gripping the towel, but yeah, now it's perfect. And once I either wax or even better ceramic coat, it'll make it even more sleek and just be easier to dry. Hardly most of the water will be beaded off anyway. Smooth as detailing time milk staying on strong, so I don't have to reapply that. That looks pretty good. Alright, that took a few hours, but we're done now, fully decontaminated and dried, ready to put back in the garage and start the polishing process.